Tell me a little bit about yourself, Nikolai. Where are you located and what do you do for Help Ukraine today?
So, as you mentioned, my name is Nikolai. I'm from Ukraine. Now I live in my home city, Kharkiv. So I'm a volunteer and founder of a charity fund, Help Ukraine Today.
Would you be able to tell us more about Help Ukraine today and what it does to support Ukraine?
So Help Ukraine Today started working from the first day of the war. So the first, when the war starts, we post in social media every information about, so we need help to help us, how we can help, and that's how we start gathering money for civilians and for soldiers to support Ukraine. So because many people lost their houses and many people was refugee from many areas of Ukraine, they go to the west part of the Ukraine. So that's how we start, just for raise funds from the people and the posting from social media, because on the start of the war there was no possible to register official the fund, only after several months. So we start to help each other just by communicating to each other. So you need help, yes, I need help, so I can help you with foods, with mats, or with something, and we just send to each other this help, like body armors, like helmets, like common food. So that's how we start to work. And after several months, after we register official in the government, so we start helping by the request from the army and continue to support our civilians with the foods. So sometimes we brought products from our own money and deliver them on the city Kharkiv, and sometimes we just send them over the mail.
And what kind of obstacles or issues that you've faced in terms of trying to achieve any goals or things that you've experienced along the way that maybe have been like an impediment to kind of getting where you're providing support to people, and how you've been able to overcome that?
Yeah, so the most difficult part is to deliver something to the front line, because there was a war and explosion every day. So we connect to different volunteers via social network, and some volunteers will agree to deliver something to the front line, not only to military, but also to civilians. So, and second, difficult part was fuel and cars to deliver this. So because the food was no problem, the body armor, helmets, you name it, was no problem. Only the cars, the people who can deliver to this, and the fuel. Because from the start of the war, there was internet working, mobile network working, banking working, and also mail service working. So we can deliver almost everything. But the problem was in the fuel and the cars, because the cars, on the bad road was broken almost instantly. So yeah, the fuel was a problem at the start of the war. It was a big problem.
Obviously, this kind of organization is very important, and what's going on is it's horrible what's happened. And I just from a personal viewpoint, I do believe that it's important for everyone to kind of help in any way that they can. But in what ways can just any ordinary people help to support the organization? Maybe other than donations, because I've seen on your page there's an option to donate. But is there any other ways that if someone was looking to specifically support this organization, any other ways that that person could help?
Yeah, so ordinary people can help us just to repost our posts on the social media and spread the words about our organization. It's very important help to us. And also when we open some requests, like for closest to the frontline, to civilians, so they can send us to us clothes and any stuff, not only money. And the little help they can do is just reposting about us. So the people around the world can know the truth and what's going on here, and help directly to this area, not only to Red Cross or something bigger. So because we help here in Kharkiv directly.
And on that note, is there a message, if you had to give one message to convey to people about this and supporting help Ukraine today, what would that message be?
Let me think. No, as I mentioned before in my posts and on social media network, every help is a help. So when you can help us, so we can help all the people here in Kharkiv and Ukraine. Yeah, the future plan is the victory of Ukraine, you know. So we continue support till the victory, and after that, I think we can help the people who will return to Ukraine from different countries and from the front lines. I think they also need our help here. But I think this is the plan for the future.
I'll just like to say something about that. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. One, helping ensure that Ukraine achieves victory, and then once that happens, a lot of soldiers will be coming back home, and they will also need support. Actually, one organization that we plan to interview in the future, they deal with psychological support of veterans and others who've been affected. So there's lots of work that I think will be required. Hopefully sooner than later, we won't need to worry about sending, body armor and things to a battlefield if there's victory for Ukraine, but there will be more to do.
Yeah. And not only soldiers returned after victory, but also lots of refugees returned to their homes. So they also will need help.
Why is it important for people to support what you're doing? And I think this is very self-explanatory, but it's one of the questions that I just wanted to ask in relation to one that was asked a few minutes ago.
So it's important to help Ukraine and help Ukraine today, because we literally the shield to the world. So you help Ukraine, you help the whole world. I think that's clear. Our mission is clear. You help Ukraine today, and you save the world of tomorrow. Yeah.
Mykola, thanks so much for answering all the questions that you have. With Everything Will Be Ukraine, this initiative that I've co-organized, one of the things that's really important to us is making sure that we can simplify supporting Ukraine. What that means is enabling foreigners or those outside of Ukraine with an ability to just, give their money or their time or the supplies or whatever they can do to help. And that's why we wanted to interview an organization such as yours. In fact, we're connected because someone that I know from Kiev, Alexander Stegostenko, he's the one who introduced us. And I know him personally, having met him in Kiev.
Just wanted to say thank you for your time and contribution. I really appreciate it.
Thank you too.
Yeah, thank you, Nikolai. Hope you and your family and those that you care about are in safety and out of harm's way. I think that obviously everyone knows that what's happening in Ukraine is terrible. I have family in Kiev. I also had family in Kherson. They were mostly able to get out. So yeah, it's been a quite challenging time for all of us, and we'll be thinking of you and supporting you in any way that we can.
Thank you.